Hello, Hope College. Welcome back to Hope Update, the only Hope College broadcast news show to release an episode during spring break. I'm Duncan McLean, here with my co-anchor, Nicole Metzler.
Indeed, Duncan, that is me. We are here today to bring you up to date on happenings around campus, your peer spring break plans, today's hippest and truest philosophy, our top world headlines, and maybe a sports update.
But for now, let's talk about what's going on in your neck of the woods, the campus of Hope College. Which isn't much. Spring break started today, woohoo! We're celebrating here at Update, and I am sure you are all over the country.
Last week on campus, however, was an exciting one. Hope hosted its 17th annual Dance Marathon fundraising event. The marathon raises money for the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital and has been a tremendous success since its beginnings at Hope.
The marathon went above and beyond this year. This total school goal was to raise $190,000. After 24 hours of dancing, jumping, running, and spinning, your peers raised over $256,000, blowing away their goal. It was an emotional night.
In other news, Hope is animal friendly. The Club Animalia student organization received multiple national honors during the annual symposium of the American Pre-Veterinary Medical Association earlier this month, including the organization's top awards for both the club and one of its members.
That is one heck of a number for our school's size and very exciting for both animal and human species on campus. Well done.
Now, let's take it over to Melissa, who has world headlines.
Thanks, guys, and happy spring break, Hope College. Let's head over to the Alps to start off our week of world news. A massive avalanche struck the Italian Alps on Saturday morning, and at least 6 people have died, officials said. Newer updates say that 8 people in total were able to be rescued. The dangerous conditions that day left the avalanche risk at a 3 on a 1 to 5 scale, with 5 being the most dangerous. This disaster occurred not even a month between the last deadly avalanche this year, which occurred in western Austria, killing 5. Heading to South Africa, a team may have found a missing piece of the MH370 plane while on vacation and strolling a beach in Mozambique. Liam Lauder, the discoverer, said he found it in December, and he didn't know what it was at first. Investigators are in the process of determining if this is in fact a piece from the missing flight. Traveling to Japan, scientists have discovered a possible pollution-solving bacteria. The strain can eat a type of plastic that is commonly used to package bottled drinks, cosmetics, and household cleaners. It could digest quite a bit of a landfill trash to help the trash epidemic that we currently have. That's all we have for this week. Enjoy your break, Hope. I'm Melissa Bazzani. Back to you, Nicole and Duncan.
Thanks, Melissa. Informative as always. I do enjoy knowing what's going on around the world. Now, Philosophy with Bob makes a return to Austria. Take it away.
Oh, hey, it's you again. Wasn't that a nice show so far by Duncan and Nicole? They're so talented. Well, today, in preparation of spring break, which for Hope College starts next week, I'm going to be reading an excerpt from a late professor at Cambridge. His name is Ludwig Wittgenstein. He's Austrian, so you know he had a fun time during spring breaks during his time. In any case, I'll be reading an excerpt from his essay, Ethics, Life, and Faith. I hope you enjoy it. My whole tendency, and I believe the tendency of all men who have ever tried to write or talk ethics or religion, was to run against the boundaries of language. This running against the walls of our cage is perfectly, absolutely hopeless. Ethics, so far as it springs from the desire to say something about the ultimate meaning of life, the absolute good, the absolute valuable, can be no science. What it says does not add to our knowledge in any sense, but it is a document of a tendency in the human mind which I, personally, cannot help but respecting deeply, and I would not for my life ridicule it. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. That was very enlightening. Now, turns out we do have a sports segment. Let's take it over to Eric Van Swol.
What's up, Hope College and sports fans? Just out here getting ready for spring break like most of the teams around here, including the baseball team, and the softball team, and the Lax teams. In regards to baseball, starting pitcher Cody Franklin tossed 7 scoreless innings to lead the Hope College baseball team to a split in the series finale at Franklin out of Indiana on Saturday. The Flying Dutchmen, who are now 2-1 overall, won the nightcap 7-1 behind Franklin's 5-hit effort that answered their foes' 5-2 win in the first game of the day. Both baseball and softball will be spending spring break in Florida. Moving on to lacrosse, 4 different players, including Abby Casella, Dana Kim, Grace Algrim, and Emily Dean, scored for the Hope College women's lacrosse team, despite a 17-4 loss to the National Women's Lacrosse League power, Davenport, who was runner-up in the championship game last year here at Van Andel Stadium. This dropped the Flying Dutch to 1-1 on the season, but they returned to action Saturday, March 19, with a 2 p.m. Pacific time matchup against George Fox out of Oregon in Santa Barbara, California for their spring break trip. On the men's side, junior Gunnar Elder of East Grand Rapids scored 6 goals for the men's lacrosse team in a 24-12 loss to Illinois Wesleyan on Saturday. Due to this performance, though, he was selected to the MIAA Men's Lacrosse Offensive Player of the Week for the games through March 7. The junior out of EGR is receiving the award for the second time in his career and the first time this season, on top of scoring his 100th goal of his career. Congratulations, Gunnar. This brings the team to a current record of 1-3 after a 16-7 win against Hiram over at Van Andel. They are also looking forward to spring break and maybe catching some waves, who knows, except they're going to West Virginia and Ohio. In addition to all the goings-on around spring break, the men's and women's golf teams are gearing up for the spring. So keep your eyes peeled, Hope College. And back to you, Duncan and Nicole. I'm out of here.
Thanks, Eric. Good luck to all the Hope sports teams on their spring break trips. Train hard and win some games. That's all we got this week on the spring break edition of Hope Update.
As always, make sure you follow us on all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Hope Update.
We'll try and keep you updated on our spring break plans. For all of us here at Hope Update, including Nicole Metzler, I'm Duncan McLean. Good night.